brothers and sisters, and welcome to The Last Ego on Earth. My name is James Scott Shoemaker, and tonight we're going to head on into our blue book here, the Foundation for Inner Peace edition. We are on page 30 of the Workbook for Students, and this is lesson 19. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. All right, guys, as I've said before, my little disclaimer here, I'm your guide, I'm your buddy, I am your brother, and if we can do this together, we get to walk home together. If I get it, you get it, you get it, I get it, and it's just smooth sailing from there. So I'm just going to read. I might stop throughout our journey here and give you my thoughts, but I'm just going to go ahead and jump on in. So here we go. The idea for today is obviously the reason why your seeing does not affect you alone. You will notice at times that the ideas related to thinking precede those related to perceiving, while at other times the order is reversed. The reason is that the order does not matter. Thinking and its results are really simultaneous, for cause and effect are never separate. Today we are again emphasizing the fact that minds are joined. This is rarely a wholly welcome idea at first, since it seems to carry with it an enormous sense of responsibility. It may even be regarded as an invasion of privacy. Yet it is a fact that there are no private thoughts. I'm going to stop really quick here. So Jesus here is saying that all minds are joined. Everywhere that you look, any person that you see is us, is the Christ. The person in the grocery store, your mom, your dad, your kids. If you don't have any kids, the kids that that you see down the street, every mind is joined. So there are absolutely no private thoughts. You think them, it's happening. I mean, the whole mind gets it somewhere on a subconscious level. It makes the world a little more. You think about what you're thinking about, if that makes any sense. You start kind of taking your time on what you're going to spend your time cursing. If you're going to be cursing somebody inside your head, they're actually receiving all that. So it helps me to stay on a level of love, and I think that's exactly what Jesus wants us to do here. So here we go, guys. This is a 2:4. Despite your initial resistance to this idea, you will yet understand that this must be true if salvation is possible at all. So he's hitting it home here, guys. Like, we must understand this if we're going to have salvation. If we're going to get out of this world, we've got to stop separating ourselves from thinking that our brothers and sisters out there are separate from us. We must understand that our minds are all joined. It's only the ego part of our mind that keeps it separated. All right, 2:5. And salvation must be possible because it is the will of God. The minute or so of the mind searching, which today's exercise require, is to be undertaken with eyes closed. The idea for today is to be repeated first, and then the mind should be carefully searched for the thoughts it contains at the time. As you consider each one, name in terms of the central person or theme it contains, and holding it in your mind as you do so, say, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of this thought about blank. The requirement of as much indiscriminateness as possible in selecting subjects for the practice periods should be quite familiar to you by now, and will no longer be repeated each day, although it will occasionally be included as a reminder. Do not forget, however, that random selection of subjects for all practice periods remains essential throughout. Lack of order in this connection will ultimately make the recognition of lack of order in miracles meaning to you. Apart from the as-needed application of today's idea, at least 3 practice periods are required, shortening the length of time involved if necessary. Do not attempt more than 4. All right, guys. When I first started the course, I had a little bit trouble realizing that our minds are joined, especially with some of the people I had in my life and how it was being reflected. I didn't want to take ownership that our minds were joined. And, I still to this day slip up sometimes where I'm like, oh, I can't believe she said that, or he said that, or they did that, or, and these are all things that I'm saying in my mind. But the minds are joined. We are one mind pretending to be many. So Jesus just wants to hit it home for us that we need to start kind of watching what we say, because that's causing the separation. And salvation is the atonement, and we want to become a part of that. The atonement is joining the Christ mind back into one so that the sonship can go home to God. All right, guys, I will see you on lesson 20. I so appreciate you guys. Peace be with you. I love you, and I will see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.
Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself for all it's worth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself, the last ego on earth. Prepare yourself from the dirt to the birth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. The last ego on earth.